expert. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Yeah, I've done a lot of videos and a lot of videos in a while. So I thought I would show off, and I don't show this off enough. This is my 235.1 at 138 inches. That is my 720p VSonic projector. Didn't have to spend a lot for it. That projector cost me around $1,200, considering the fact that I had a $4,000 wallet, as I said before, on what projector I wanted to choose, and I chose to go with a 720p. Like I said, I had options of 4K laser, and I chose to go with a 720p WXGA. So this is one of them. So we're definitely going to bring the exotics back in. Actually, I'll bring the blue back in, the midnight mustard. This is the one I have right here, my custom. And we're going to bring out a few other ones. There's going to be 4 of them on the website that will be available. A few people have been asking about the color of the screen, where to get it from, and it's going to be available this week. We're going to have it available. So the exotics are coming back. The reason why the exotics are pulled is because, like I said, there were key elements that go into the exotics, and we had one company we were dealing with. Stuff was on back order. That's not going to work for us, so we had to figure another way to make it without that key ingredients. And like I said, quite well. So let me see what we got going on here. This is pretty much one of my main relax areas down here, where I get a chance to relax and enjoy myself down here. I love the place down here. I'm telling you, this is absolute peace down here. Style in there. So then order some pretty and some retro stuff for the kitchen. Some pink flamingos and bright yellow flowers, stuff like that, But yeah, so turn my soundbar on. This screen right here is a silver ticket. Bought it, bone white silver ticket. Got it for around $564. I could have went a little bigger if I had the room. I could have. It depends on, because I got nothing length. Nothing length here if I remove the movie poster. But other than that, it's a nice little setup to have. Make sure the soundbar is accurate, or if it is in, it's running. Still is on Bluetooth. Like I said, at the end of the day, you really don't have to spend a lot of money for a projector setup. All my projectors down here are 720p's. The only reason why I had to spend the $1,200 for that particular projector, because it has that 235.1 option. And for those of you who want that setup, like I said, you don't have to spend a lot of money, and the screen does all the work. That's why the image looks that crisp and that beautiful. That's that exotic technology. That's a 720p. That's all I had to go with. All right, so we're going to pop over here. We got blue. This is actually one of my other favorite screens right here, is the blue technology. I love this lounge area right here. This is one I may change out the screen, because make sure you got the right remote controls for this. Because one of Mr. Bird's biggest problems is walking around with remote controllers in my hand, and this is not the right one. That's the right one. But anyway, I want to change this out to an elite screen setup, because I want to get the motorized tension for here, because this will allow me to bring the screen up, allow my window light to push through. I was going to go with a floor projection screen, but they just wanted so much money for us. So you know what? I'll come out cheaper if I just get a 120-inch elite screen. Tension screen. So this is 126 inch. It's still elite screen. It's just elite screens anyway. This is on my $59 motorized. Good gracious, $59 ultra short throw. And this is on the blue. Blue looks beautiful in ultra short throw, and this is the reason why I want to get the blue back out there too. These are all roll-ons. You can spray it on if you want, but it's a roll-on application. And like I said, the exotics are designed to make the color pop higher. Beautiful colors, beautiful contrast levels. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. I love doing the fish. We're going to do a whole bunch of little things here and there. Because it Jesus Christ, we celebrate Easter. And Easter is... Yes, we do. That is fantastic. Christian commercial came on right from the door. Yes, we do. That's why we celebrate Easter. Rising of Christ. Man, God's time is amazing. Is that something or what? There you go. That's the blue technology. That's a blue screen. I love the exotics. They're gorgeous. So we're going to bring out the unicorn. We're going to bring out the chocolate. We have the green. And we're going to bring out that midnight mustard. But I love the blue screens. Oh, I like that color, boy. See how the color pops on that? That's why the exotics, I love the exotics. They may have some strange names to them, but look at the color that comes out through that. And that's on a 720p $59 projector. That's my pride in it because I paid $59 for that projector. $59. Just right here for a minute. Oh, Steve's got a new camping video. Ooh, day 2 in an abandoned stone cottage. I love this stuff. I watch this stuff all day long. The bushcraft, I watch that all day long. I love bushcraft. All right, let's bring up some demonstrations on here. Good gracious, the blues are beautiful. So I love beautiful blues. That's why the first time I painted this screen over there in the demonstration, I said, that's it. I'm doing my 126 inch. See how much light hits that screen right there? You see that background that's coming up in black? Blues can mimic contrast levels. See how the colors maintain, how they don't wash out or fade? The exotics had the capability to mimic colors. That screen is blue and it's mimicking red and yellow right now. And it's mimicking a contrast level at the same time in a fully lit environment. On a 720p $59 cheap projector. You see that light right there coming from there? It's a light hitting my screen right there. Yeah, even though we have the that black Nova, this next to a black Nova would not be to go side by side in contrast levels. But I told you that we have gray screens. We got blue, we got different color screens that can mimic a contrast level. Because they have color coding technology. And that's why I did that demonstration with all those different screens, just to show you that they don't have that technology. And because they don't have that technology, they can't see black. Our screens can't, even if they're blue. I'm trying to figure out which ones out of the exotics we're going to put, because there's 12 of these exotics. I definitely want to put the blue. Blue is beautiful. I definitely want to put that midnight mustard, because a lot of people have been asking me about trying to get that screen paint. I'm definitely putting the unicorn back on. The unicorn is definitely a big favorite among girl gamers. They like that screen. It's pink. It's beautiful. We have some guys that like that screen. Hey, that's what you like. That's what you like. At the end of the day, what's make you happy? Starfield demonstration. Oh, no, the creepy lady's back. Starfield screensaver. Oh, no, no, no. You're going to find that one. It's just, they get it mixed up. And for some reason, they show this spooky hologram. Like, no, no, no. You're going to figure that one out. I'm not trying to see that. Starfield Screen Saver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, I know you heard me the first time. See that black level that's coming up? We haven't hit the Starfield yet. Told you. That's a blue screen. It can read contrast. And I've already tested this screen. This is 18 certified, which means this screen went against 18 screens. Some of the screens being darker than this technology, and was still able to pull the contrast level much higher. God's technology is impressive. Good gracious, could your high beams be up any higher? Literally, I felt that in my face in my living room. Sorry about that. Somebody was coming down the road, and apparently the high beams were on just a little too high. I'm like, wow, seriously? You lit up half my living room with that one. You gotta be careful coming around that corner because you never know what could be actually waiting for you when it's a two-way street. All right, let's go with 4K outer space screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is why we're talking about by bringing out technology that's going to dominate everything on the market and make it affordable so everybody can afford decent projection screens. Because at the end of the day, you want to spend $5 grand for a screen and another $3,000 for a projector. Still haven't even bought your speakers yet. Don't have your movie chair. Don't have your popcorn maker. So gotta add that on there from the door. Nobody wants to spend that kind of money. And if you are making that kind of money, you don't want to spend that kind of money. But yeah, I want the best of the best, and that's what I want. Why would I strive for anything lower? So this is the reason why we have, God blessed us with color coding technology, which means that we can change the color of any screen that we want, and we can actually get it to read a contrast level or heighten the white levels. Make a screen that's super jet black and heighten the white levels. We can control what we want on the screen because God blessed us with that intelligence and that ability to be able to do that. Let's go get ourselves another one right here. Exotics, man, I'm telling you, screen paints, if you missed out on that, you missed out on that. When we didn't have them, we had them on the site and they were selling pretty good, but like I said, when I got key elements that I can't get, that means now I have to go back and pray with the Lord and try and get everything redone again, so that way we can make it where we can change it. And usually when you're dealing with making a product, you should have other stair steps to it, and just in case if this falls through or that falls through, there should be another way to make it. So you have to have other options. If not, and I mean, that could be the end of that technology altogether. That's the mistake that happened with the 8. There were no stair steps to it. So when that product or whatever element they want to make the 8 went obsolete, the 8 went obsolete with it. But out of the 8 came the 12. And out of the 12 came the 17. That's what I mean by God keeps blessing us with more and more advanced technology. I love the blues. I do. I love the blue screens. I like my black screens, but the blue screens fascinate me because the screen's blue. And then when I see those bright colors popping up, I'm like, this is a blue screen, right? Never get used to it. That's the whole purpose. The whole purpose is to bring out technology that everybody can afford. Ooh, I'm gonna go back over here and watch my turtles. I bet you when people were staring at this projector on eBay, and they're thinking like, I don't want that thing. It's not 4K, it's not 1080p, it's not going to give me a beautiful picture. That's the sad thing about it. Then they'll go buy a projector that's 4K and 1080p and they still ain't got a beautiful picture. It comes down to the screen. Our screen is blue. Beautiful blue. Oh, what is this? Look at that. What is that? I'm just telling you, I love the screen because the colors on here are freaking insane. Right, we did that one already. I'm curious. I want to see. Wait, who's making that anyway? Let's go with 4K LG.
Getting that from YouTube.
Can you see that? That's the light that's hitting my screen right there. And that's displayed off a blue screen. Now, man, keep in mind, blues were developed in 20 minutes. All the exotics were developed in 20 minutes. That's why we do all the demonstrations live and raw. You know why? Because that backs up our technology. If I come in and tell somebody, hey, look, this was made in 20 minutes, we knocked out all the demonstrations in one day. We have demonstrations of that screen showing an image at 451 at 13 feet back outside. I can pull anything from my archives. There you go, right here. Here you go, there, you there. I can back everything up on my technology. 20 minutes. Some of the technology we have demonstrations recorded. 3 of them were made in one day. So that's 20 minutes per each unit that we've actually Lord bless us to develop on that day. That's 3 screens. 3 screens that took 20 minutes and actually knocked out 15 to 18. 3 certifieds from the door that the product was made within 20 minutes was able to knock out a screen that basically took years to develop. That's an insane track record already from the door. Exotics are going to pave our way to basically getting on the map because, like I said, there's no such thing as screens of this particular color. With the track record they have, that's all recorded live. Yeah. I love the exotics. I love them. I love them. Boy, that's an amazing freaking birthday cake. Good gracious, that just makes me want to go out and order birthday cake. Samsung 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
So that's amazing. How is it possible? The screen is blue. This is a light blue screen, and it's producing a contrast level that dark. I'm supposed to be relaxing right now, enjoying my screens, and here I am doing this. This shows you how much I love my job. Supposed to be relaxing right now. Actually, I am kind of relaxing. Cooking some food right now in the back. On the air fryer, gonna make me a hot cup of tea. Go upstairs, watch some more westerns. Got some new downloaded ones with Clint Eastwood. And I get to flex my blue. Exotics have stair steps. I told you exotics have invisible versions of them. Each one of the exotics, there's an invisible technology behind that for rear projection. But they're going to be converted to 21s. That's another project on its own. Wait, before I go to this one. There we go. So there we got a blue screen displaying red. I gotta start doing more, damn it. Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot. Since we were going to be bringing the exotics back, I can go back and I can start playing with these screens now. I'm gonna do a green screen tomorrow. I'm gonna do all, yeah, the eco screen. I'm gonna do that one tomorrow, and the chocolate screen. Actually, I submitted my chocolate screen to Hershey's Corporation. And I'm going to be submitting the green technology over to Ecos Corporation also. Because I had a few friends of mine that came out and spoke to me on that. You know, you should be submitting these screens to corporations. But what better way to have your logo, your company, and your screens and all your ballrooms match your logos? Oh, this isn't easy. I don't like doing the LG. LG is so easy. It's such an easy demonstration to do. Oh. Skywork food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Which one I want to do? Can a blue screen read white levels? Yeah, it can. Just like a black screen can read a white level. Oh, I'm watching this over here. What are my phones done yet? Yes! It's time to keep my hand. Let's have some tartar sauce or some fish sticks. Yeah! All right, we watched enough of this. I'm gonna put on this one right here. Let's go with some, since we got this whole thing going in here, 4K outer space screensavers. I'm going back over to the 235.1. I don't get a chance to play with that one too much. So we're going to use this background for this setting in here. Take my lights down. There we go. So we got this nice little setting going on over here. And then we're going to switch over to the... That's why I tell people, if you're going to do a 235.1 setup, this is what you call a true dedicated screen, because you're not running anything you want off of this. You're only going to run a select amount of movies off of it, and that's it. If you're going to put one of these in, just be warned, so I can tell you from the door, you're not going to watch football, you're not going to watch anything that's in a 16:9 format. It's not going to run on the screen. There's going to be stuff missing. I do mostly on here is abstract, so fish, outer space, stuff like that, stuff I really don't care if the top or the bottom is missing. But if I want to watch a movie off here, I got to make sure it's widescreen format, or there's going to be stuff missing off the screen that I'm not going to be able to see. So that's why I have two. I got one over here that's a 16:9. If I want to watch 16:9, I go over in that room over there. And if it's widescreen format and I find out it is, I'm going to be in here watching on this. So that's why I said this is a true dedicated setup, because you can't watch certain things off of here. It's just not going to run. Oh, let me put this remote control back in here in the space room. Hey, Slugs, what's going on? We're just getting back chilling, relaxing, which I'm about to do. Remote controls over here for this. This is how we do it. Remote control for these things. That's why I love about having the short throw in here, man. I love having the short throw in here. I'll show you why. Because I couldn't use my movie chairs. See, I couldn't do my movie chairs in here. It's my movie sofa. I couldn't use that because of the ultra short throw was sitting right there, and I couldn't even extend my chairs. Having that short throw there, I love these throws. I do. I don't like doing too many demonstrations of them because I like to do that distance throw. But if I could, I'm thinking about that later on. That's another project on its own. What we got cooking? Yeah! People understand the neon. Neon makes me happy. I love the neon. Neon is a mood picker up. It is. How come my lights aren't in there? I got more LED lights. Right. There you go. One has more LED lights in there. Going back upstairs. Nice and neat, as it should be. Let's sit back here and relax a minute. Look at the size of that turtle. Turtle.
Trident Vibes Gum, a long-lasting chew and a crispy candy shell. Refresh your rhythm. There you go. You get a better view from there. So the only thing about 235.1s, the height you ain't got to worry about. It's your length of your screen is what you got to worry about. You can fit this screen pretty much anywhere. Because the ceilings are probably about, the average ceiling's probably about 8.5 at the most. Even at 7, you can still fit a good size in there. It's the length you got to worry about. I think the screen's like 122 or something like that. And this screen is a dark mustard. It's kind of like a yellowish kind of gold screen. And this is exotic technology at 100% coating. Let's go grab some. I'll call them back. I'll call you back. Call you back, call you back, call you back. There we go. Let's go with some Philips 4K color. Awesome color. I don't know how you ever get a chance to play with this thing. I really don't. And it's still in its factory settings. Nothing changed on it. Still the same thing. One thing I had to change on here when I did the unboxing for this is I just had to change my keystone, and I had to change my ratio. That's basically about it. I don't have to move this. No, it's good. It's good. I'm like to say, wait a minute, is that blended into the back of my movie poster? It's not. Let's see if we can find a Transformers 235.1.
Getting that from YouTube.
See if they have it in widescreen format. They should. I know Mad Max is in 235.1. I know that for a fact. That's going to be everything and anything missing off the scene. Transformers widescreen format.
Getting that from YouTube.
Express ratio. Okie dokie. Like I said, it's just when you're talking about dedicated, it's dedicated as dedicated can get.
Our generation E. United. One by age. We want smart things to also be fun, easy.
Blah blah blah. Move on.
I like going fast on land too. Because the faster I
Ugh.
go, the younger I feel.
You've got to be kidding me. Legendary warriors. The power.
Oh, I know what's wrong. Hold on.
Now what is
Wait, why am I turning this thing up? Oh no, soundbars are on. Hold on.
all extinguished?
I was supposed to replace these.
Or else forever be.
I haven't had time. I've been busy. I just haven't had time to place the sound system in here yet, but I'll get around to it. Just been busy working on other things.
Stand against me. We'll let Ron figure this one out. Very wise. There's no friggin' way I'm staying down here with them. No way. No way. Only together can we survive. Let me lead you. Oh no. I was expecting a giant call. Come here.
See that? Even though the screen is, like I said, a mustard, they can mimic contrast levels when needed. Mad Max 235.1 widescreen.
Getting that from YouTube.
235.1 demos.
Getting that from YouTube.
Not easy. So what I have to do is I have to go to, when I buy movies, I have to make sure those movies are in widescreen format. If not, it's not going to come up. And it's going to be very hard to watch. So I have to figure out what movies are going to be widescreen format. There's a lot of them out there. You just can't just throw anything up there and then have it play. widescreen format 4K demos.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is a different aspect ratio. This is actually a 235.1 right there. This is why I don't do the movies, because I just got a copyright notice right up there. Well, it's not going to be messing. It's not going to damage my account. I just have to go in and edit it and remove that out. That's all. It's probably a region block, which means bottom line is it's not showing up overseas. Well, that's easy. I go in and just remove that movie out of it altogether. Now, this is a 235.1 video demonstration. If you were to try to play this on a 16:9, you get black bars on your screen. You can't play this. You have to have a 235.1 to show this video. It's a 235. The divide, 235.1. That's 235.1 4K demonstration. All right, we're just going to have to go in and put you in manually because you're not going to do that. You're not going to listen at all. I should fight for this. So let's see, because you're trying to spell out 235.1, and that's not what I'm asking for. I'm asking for a simple 235.1. You're not replying to that. So we have to put you in manually because you're not listening. So 2.35. There we go. Not that hard to do. All right. Just give you an example before I go eat. All right. Now you see what I mean? Can't play that video. It's a 235.1 designed for widescreen spectrums, which means if you try to play this video on a 16:9, this is where your black bars come in. These black bars don't show up on the other screen because the screen is a 235.1 format. This is only doing 16:9 from the projector. The projector behind me is doing a 235.1. That's why you get your black bars. And you think you're seeing widescreen, you're not seeing widescreen, you're seeing a formatted widescreen that's trying to give you the ability to see, like you're visualizing widescreen, but it's formatted. Like for those of you who have TVs and it says it's formatted for 16:9, you're not watching full 16:9, you're watching a formatted version of it. Those of you who have pixel shifting technology in your projector, you're not actually seeing native 4K. You're seeing kind of a watered down version of it where they're just squeezing the pixels together to fool your eyes that you're actually seeing 4K because the pixels are tighter and brighter. That's pretty much what you're getting. This is a real deal. This is a real 235.1 setup. So if I go in here and I play this video right here, I don't get any black bars. Oops, sorry about that. Wrong remote control. We run into it at the same time here. That's how it's supposed to look. So when you get something that says widescreen, format it for your TV, for your projection screen setup, and you get those black bars at the top and the bottom, yeah, you're not looking at the real thing. This is how it's supposed to look in widescreen format. This is how it looks if you don't have it. Same thing if I were to play a 16:9 movie behind me on the 235.1, I'm missing the top of the heads and parts of the bottom, where this is going to give me the whole full top and bottom. That's the difference. I'm going to put on my show. I think we got the right one. There we go. This is what I like to watch. Cartoons. I'm watching here, I don't know. I'll figure it out later on what I'm going to watch tonight. Might do a Western or something. I love cartoons. This is what I'll watch all day. All this plays on the screen. I had somebody saying, well, you watch movies on here? It's rare that I watch movies on my screen. It's very rare. Very, very rare that I watch a movie. Mostly it's just documentaries, bushcraft, stuff like that, retro trains, RC, stuff like that. That's usually what I watch. A lot of cartoons and a lot of westerns. Anything I might watch, it may be a movie like the oldies. I like the Mickey Rooney and, you know, Fred Astaire and Frank Sinatra. And so I like stuff like that. You know what I mean? I like the older movies from back in the day, the old westerns. That's what I like. Yul Brynner, Charles Bronson. I like the classics. I mean, we got that new Godzilla, whatever. I'm not even watching that at all. Period. It's just I like the old stuff. That's what I like to watch. Black and whites. All right, people. I'm gonna sit down, relax. My food's done. Thank you for taking the time to come in and, you know, watch my downtime. I gotta go, and God bless. If you're interested in exotics, they should be on the site probably, let me see, next week. All right. Thank you. Got to go, and God bless.